A few weeks ago I collected some seeds from foxglove. I cut off the stalks, kept some of them there just to show you, and I banged all the seeds out onto a piece of paper which I then poured into an envelope. I'm now going to sow those foxglove seeds while it's still relatively warm in the year. We're in August at the moment. They should germinate and start to grow before the winter comes. Over winter I'll keep them nice and safe in a polytunnel, give them a bit of support, and next spring I can plant them out and they'll be ready. So I've got my seed tray prepared, very gritty compost mix with lots of perlite and sand added to help the drainage. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to firm down with a trowel all the compost, and the seeds have got something nice and secure to go onto, because the thing with foxglove seeds is we don't bury them. We're not going to cover these with anything. You just leave them on the top because they need the light in order to germinate. So that will also affect how I water them as well. If I've got all these tiny little seeds sitting on the top and I come in with a big heavy watering can, it's going to knock them all over the place. So I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Right, the thing with foxglove seeds is they are very fine, smaller than a speck of salt. So what I'm going to do is I'll try and get some of those out, and then I'm going to scatter them best I can onto the surface of this compost. Now, because they're so small, I'll be honest, they're going everywhere at the moment. You can't really achieve that nicely spaced plants that you'd normally try and do with larger seeds. So what I'll do is, as these start to germinate and grow, I'll thin them out until none of the plants are touching, and it's as easy as that really. Just do the rest of the tray. Alright, there's quite a lot of seeds on there now. I've still got loads left as well, so they'll get sealed back up, used another day. Very important that we make a label, because it is easy to forget what you've planted until things start to grow. So I'm going to pop my label in. It's just a little coffee stirrer. Right, watering. Now, as I said, these seeds are very fine. If we put a watering can onto that, it's just going to scatter them everywhere. So, trusty spray bottle, I'm going to finely mist them, and I'll keep misting them until they start to germinate, and then once they have germinated and they start growing, I'll mist them some more until they get to a decent size where I can prick them out, put them in their own little pot, and then I can water them in a more conventional way with a watering can. Also as well, to stop this seed tray from drying out, I'm going to stand it in a larger tray of water so that the water will soak up from the bottom and keep the soil and the seeds damp in that way. So hopefully I'm going to have quite a few new foxglove plants next year from this lot. It's always a good thing to save your seed. Save your seed and you'll save yourself a fortune. Right, so there's my foxgloves. Nice one.